Good morning, friends. I welcome all of you on Manage Lego channel. It is yours channel. So I really want to give a good news that our channel reach at the 100 subscriber point or mark or boundary level. So I am grateful and thankful to all subscriber and viewers who actually visit our Manage Lego channel, because this gives a confidence about that the quality of the content which I am creating, it is a quality content and is appreciated by you. Few of them gives a comment for appreciation. I am thankful to all of them. So today, as per the shorts which I filled in the YouTube shorts, I am going to discuss about criminal codes classification. So this is chapter number 1. That as an intro, I want to say that within private companies also there's managing directors, chief executive officers, and then chief finance officer is present. Then after that, managers, assistant managers, and at operations level, CFO is present. That operations managers are present, and similarly the employees or clerks are present. Similarly, within a code, at the government level or central level, these hierarchy is present. So today I am going to discuss about the chapter 1, that is criminal code. According to CRPC, we are going on regular basis on the continuation topics we will discuss. Next slide is there. It is an introduction part. So actually we should know that who are involved in criminal procedure code functions or functionaries. So starting from the first, police plays a major role, because within a criminal procedure code, the starting or initiation of the proceedings start from the by filing of that first investigation report under section 154. So police is the major part. Here I am representing through your favorite cartoon character, that is Inspector Chingam. Most of you know. And secondly is an advocates or representative, prosecutors. Why I use here prosecutor? Because state is always represented from the side of the victim in the case of criminal proceedings. So these are public prosecutors. Then on the opposite sides, who actually give the that relieve all those objections which should be done by defense counsels. The third one is the major part of the pillar of the judiciary, that is judges and magistrate. They give orders, whatever is the according to the law or legal aspects. Last one is the other authorities, public authorities. So I am talking about that jail personnel, those who are present in authorities present in the jail. Where one example, if there is a requirement of memorandum of appearance of wakalatnama or a signature on them, then by the permission of these authorities, the representation should be done only if the performer or the wakalatnama properly signed. These are few examples which actually involved in the whole process of the criminal procedure code, and many more number of authorities should be present. If I talk about in medical practitioners also, where FSL is present, forensics reports should be present, should be made by them. And if I talk about then there is that criminal part, that CID is also involved when there is particular investigation is required related to that. Now, first part is the section 7. Section 7 within a criminal procedures code gives you a description about the territorial division. As we all know that within India, it is divided in the state. Even any country should be present, it divided into state, and the states are further divided into what? Session division. Take one example, take your state example. Within a state, there are a number of cities are present. In each and every city, their session division is present, and within session division, there is a different district division is present, and there's a subdivisions are also present. And if it is a metropolitan area description given in section 8. What is metropolitan area? If I talk about by taking few example, even in Jaipur also, in Kolkata, Madras, Mumbai, there the population of the area is more than 1 million. If population is less than 1 million, then it doesn't comes in the that category of metropolitan area. Metropolitan area is similar to that state, and similar to what? After that, bifurcation or hierarchy follows session division and district division. Similarly, then after that, subdivision. So these points are there. Population should not be below 1 million, otherwise it is ceased. Now, second part is related to a pictorial presentation of few of the hierarchy, because pictorial presentation gives you a proper learning, and you are able to grasp that potentially very well. The Supreme Court of India, it is within his name, it is actually present supreme. So he is a superior and Supreme Court, and all other courts subordinate to them follow their order. His order actually. High Court. Then second one is the High Court. High Court is present in each and every state. So High Court is having present in every state, but there are few exception within state to high courts also present, and few union territories are there where no high court is present, but it should be regulated or jurisdiction is present in other state. I take one example. Within Rajasthan, there are two high court. First one is the main is present in Jodhpur, and the bench of that similar Jodhpur is present in high court. Then district and session court is present within that purview of every district. There should be a presence of these courts. Districts and session court, how they are different, it is a matter of concern, but we will discuss it in the upcoming video, how they are actually differentiated majorly on the basis of criminal and civil. So starting from the criminal courts hierarchy, three of them we have already discussed. Supreme Court, there is as such no bifurcation is there. High Court also as such no bifurcation is there. Within a state a particular High Court is present, then this High Court. The descending order within the chart which is arranging right now, it shows the actually subordination of the court. Means if any of the functionary is not present at ascending order, then the lower level of the hierarchy work there as a higher level, or they take the charge or responsibility for a particular period of time. At such period of time, this incident occur. Now, after High Court, there is the Session Court. Session Courts comprises of two judges, session judges and additional session judge. If session judge is not present, then responsibility or hierarchy move upward, and additional session judge take all the charge. So within session court, session judge and additional session judge regarding punishment is having jurisdiction. But before moving to them, Supreme Court and High Court is having jurisdiction to give any imprisonment. They are not restricted to or require any permission from any other higher authorities or state or central authorities. So they may give death sentence, even they may give life imprisonment. But in the case of session judge or additional session judge, this is not the case. Why this is not the case? Because they can authorize any imprisonment or any sentence, but if it is what we talk about life imprisonment and death sentence, then they are not authorized, and they will authorize, but the permission should be required of High Court in such conditions or scenarios. Now, Session Court may be divided into further three parts: Assistant Session Judge, Chief Metropolitan Magistrate, and the last one is the Chief Judicial Magistrate. So Assistant Session Judge is having same power if additional Session Judge or Session Judge seat is vacant, no one is available. Why we call it as a Chief Metropolitan Magistrate? Wherever there is the metropolitan area is present, the judge or the judge which actually present there, we call it as Chief Metropolitan Magistrate. Similarly, Chief Judicial Magistrate, if I'm talking about then how much punishment they can give, starting from Assistant Session Judge up to 10 years of punishment or and fine, or means either fine or punishment or both when and indicated in the order. If I talk about Chief Metropolitan Magistrate and Chief Judicial Magistrate, both of them having same power of punishment, they can give punishment up to 7 years or fine, or both of them included. Now differentiate a bifurcation of Chief Metropolitan Magistrate and Chief Judicial Magistrate. After Assistant Session Judge, as such, there's no bifurcation is present. Chief Metropolitan Magistrate is subordinated by Additional Chief Metropolitan Magistrate. Then there's also Special Metropolitan Magistrate and Metropolitan Magistrate. So the hierarchy remains the same. If within a Bayer Act it is written the court and the other court, then all these courts are not involved in this. They are talking about specific court, either related to court martial, either related to juvenile justice, either related to NDPS Act. So whenever there's particular name is not assigned within the statement or line of the Bayer Act, then not indicated that to that particular court. Then Chief Judicial Magistrate is subordinated by subdivisional judicial magistrate. Then comes judicial magistrate first class, judicial magistrate second class, special judicial magistrate first class, special judicial magistrate second class. So what are the powers regarding punishment? If I talk about judicial magistrate first class, that's special judicial magistrate first class, up to 3 years, and they can fine up to 10,000. On the other hand, judicial magistrate second class or special judicial magistrate second class, they can give up imprisonment up to 1 year and fine up to 5,000. Before I really want to stop you here, that where is the description of High Court is given. First I talk about within Constitution, this description is given. If I talk about High Court is given 226 and 227, and Supreme Court 132 and 133. And in other laws, Criminal Procedure Code, it is given High Court power of appeal, power of revision, all is given. And even in Civil Procedure Code, High Court description is given. But here we are talking about Constitution, Criminal Procedure Code. So description of High Court, Supreme Court given within these actually acts. Now this is all about the hierarchy of the courts. Now second one is related to hierarchy of magistrate. So what is executive magistrate, how they are differentiated from judicial magistrate, that is a matter of concern. But I give you a basic idea that judicial magistrate are independent and separate, and executive magistrate are also independent and separate. Judicial magistrates are actually controlled by the power and authority of High Court and Supreme Court, but in the case of executive magistrate, these are controlled by the state, and their selection and everything should be done by the state or on the permission of state. There's examinations are also there, UPSC and all that. After that, these executive magistrate get selected if at the commissioner post they will reach. Now first one is the district magistrate. District magistrate subordinate additional district magistrate. If district magistrate is absent, then additional district magistrate act on their part, and this is followed by subdivisional magistrate. Then subdivisional magistrate divided into executive magistrate or special executive magistrate. Special means if there is anything related to NDPS, juvenile justice, or which is if I talk about custom or anything, then these are separate thing are there, separate special trial should be there, or tribunals are there for customs. Actually it is not comes under purview of executive magistrate. Now have you seen within the High Court, whenever there is a requirement of document, they call a record from the executive magistrate. So executive magistrate send a record to High Court whenever it is required by them in the field. Executive magistrates are, if I take example, revenue board, matters related to revenue, where SDM, that subdivisional magistrate and additional district magistrate reside, and they give the mutations to the particular area. Mutations means registered the particular land belonging to any farmer or any particular, whenever there is a specifically dispute related to states. Now subdivisional magistrate can never transfer directly to the High Court. Even additional district also, district magistrate can do all these things. One important thing is there, whenever there is a metropolitan area, then police commissioner of that particular area may act as a district magistrate, or additional district magistrate have same power given to them or assigned to them. So this is the important thing, or important point is present. Now the last point is there, how separate judiciary is separated from executive powers. If I talk about judiciary, High Court is having the complete control over the control over the these judicial functions. So High Court is having the complete control over the judicial functions. If I am talking about executive, state is having all the control regarding the executive part. There's a separate code for judiciary, and for executive function or administrative function, there's a separate code. Now judicial functions done here administrative functions. Have you heard about delegated legislation? Within a constitution, the central or union give delegated legislation to their authorities. They surpass this authority to the executive part, and they function as an administrative function, do their function. If I take about one example, whenever there's a section 144 where no one is allowed to move here and there, is any circumstances of emergency arrive, then the notification should always be given by executive magistrate or the collector of that particular area, should be given by them. Now, criminal trials, state separate party. Whenever there is a criminal trial, state is always present as a separate party. But here, as such, not there. Officers devote their time entirely with respect to work. If there is if they are interfering their work, then what happen? Neither the judiciary part occurs properly or the executive part occurs. So because of this separation, both of them are able to devote their work properly, and they are also free from all suspicion. Otherwise, there's a lot of suspicion if there is interferences there, either corruption may occur, or but because of that, it is a beneficial part that there's no such suspicion or all illegal things occur. It is the best part of constitution. Judiciary is separate from executive. So this is all about the hierarchy which is related to criminal code. It is a small topic, small part. So thank you very much. I will meet you again on the new topic or the chapter 2.